Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on that screen for me this morning. How y'all doing this morning? That's right, it's 11 o'clock already. Y'all know we trying to get on our new schedule right now. How y'all doing this morning? Do me a favor and double tap on that screen real quick. As y'all can see, I'm doing this live video and I'm standing up this morning to get this video done. Reason being is because I've been in here working out. I've been in here trying to handle business. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, man. But nonetheless, I am here still with this word. I am here still ready to drop this right here for y'all this morning. And one of the, you know what I'm saying, just say good morning to me. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen this morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hold up. I got something running wrong. I got something running wrong. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I'm confused on where I'm at right now. Okay. TikTok. Wait. This gonna be TikTok right here. This Facebook over here, right? If y'all Facebook, is this no, this can't be Facebook. Hold on. And y'all. Wait a minute, hold up, y'all. Coach done got it messed up. I got 3 things going. Y'all cannot judge me. What we got going on over here? Hold up. Oh, okay, hold on. Y'all, I'm confused. I got too many going on at one time. Y'all like, wait a minute, Coach, what we got going on? Let's end this. You ain't supposed to be on. There we go. I can't even believe that they let us, now I'm mad because I was actually right, but it didn't look right. I was right, but it didn't look right. So yeah, I'm sorry. Like they about to be like, wait a minute, you tripping. All right, my bad. I thought I wasn't right, but now I'm seeing that I was right. Y'all know I got all 3 platforms rolling at one time, and it freaked me out because listen, it was like Facebook had started jumping so fast. I ain't never seen them get on there like that. It took me out for like a second. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Instagram like, well, why you had to end our live? Man, listen, I got us right. Now we got IG going. We got Facebook going. We got TikTok going. Y'all see I'm doing this, man. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm still looking like how I'm looking because I've been working out even after I got off a morning walk and worship. I finished up some, you know what I'm saying? I had to get that workout in. I'm telling y'all, when I hit Jamaica, I'm going to Jamaica June the 7th through the 11th. I'm trying to have that Jamaican body. I'm trying to lay out on that little raft thing and let them put the little stuff on my legs and whatnot. Man, long story. Just know that I'm working on it over here. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Dessa. It is so good to see you. Kira, Body by Kira, I see you here. What up, Virgo Love? How y'all doing? Okay, IG, y'all checking in. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, man? Danielle, I see you on Facebook. Yep, there y'all go. Now, don't come in here with that. They like, we back. Yeah, we are absolutely back, man, right now. And you guys already know what we've been talking about. We've been talking about this, you know what I'm saying, since the beginning of the week. We've been talking about being pushed. We've been talking about being stretched. We've been talking about God is now trying to work and take us to another level. But in order for us to get to that level that we're trying to get to, one of the things that we got to understand is that we have got to have the right type of mental health. You have to have the right type of grit, that right type of grind, that right type of passion. You got to be committed to this here thing. Understand that you got to have the right type of commitment, because if God can't trust you with you, how in the world you think he gonna trust you with him? Understand that your favor is attached to what? To that trust. So it requires you to show up and say, you know what, I'm gonna operate with that level of integrity. That's some of the stuff that we've been talking about since the beginning of the week. That's right, I'm gonna have that integrity. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do the right thing even if ain't nobody watching me. I'm a journal even though ain't nobody standing up over me. I'm gonna make sure that I'm updating my planner even though nobody's standing up over me, making sure that I get it done, because what? I can't cheat me. Come on now, let's be real. I can't cheat me. Because that's what's going to happen. If I continue to behave the way that I've been behaving, and I'm not going to shortchange nobody but myself. Me not doing the work that I need to do, it's not going to hurt anybody but me. Me not showing up and handling business the way that I need to handle business, it's not going to hurt nobody but me. Because guess what? People benefit from you playing small. Let's just be real about what you say, coach. Oh, they gonna benefit from you playing small. Them folk don't care nothing about you working on yourself. They don't care nothing about you pushing forward to get something bigger and better. Matter of fact, you got some folk, whether you believe it or not, they want you to stay small. They want you to not know your worth. They want you to not know what you bring to the table. They get off on that. Why? Because they know as long as you don't know what it is that you bring, and as long as you don't know who you are, then I'm able to control you. I'm able to make you do everything that I want you to do. I'm able to have that type. Yeah, I can control everything that you do. Because you don't know who you are. It's people that benefit from you playing small. It's people that benefit from you staying stuck in those stuck environments, for you continuously holding on to that hurt and that pain and those things that you went through over in your yesteryears. It's people that actually benefit from that, because as long as you stay stuck right there, you're not growing. Come on, what you say, coach? As long as you stay stuck right there, then you're not growing. You're not growing, and as long as you're not growing, I can reap the benefits of you. As long as you're not healing, I can reap the benefits of you. As long as you don't know your worth, then I can reap the benefits of you. Because if you don't know who you are, I'm able to drain you. I'm able to use your gifts. I'm able to use your talents. I'm able to even use, you know what I'm saying, all these things that you don't even know nothing about, that you don't even know while I stay around you. And you ask some of us, if we're going to be real, we didn't ask ourselves, if I'm such a bad person, why you stay with me? If I'm so this and I'm so that, then why you stay over here? And if you then why you stay over here? They stay over there because they know what they're gaining from by being connected to you. They know what they're getting from being connected to you. They stay connected to you and they continue to bash you. They stay connected to you and they continue to make you think that you're worthless. They stay connected to you and they continue to play that mind game with you, because they know as long as you don't know your gifts, your talents, as long as you don't know your self-worth, then guess what? I can ride this ride. Friends say facts. Come on, double tap on that screen. Let's just be real. Let me get 5 badges on IG real quick. Let me get 50 stars over here on Facebook. Come on, double tap on that screen. Get us up there. What you say, coach? It's time for us to let go of that broken thinking. It's time for you to be willing to step up out of the way that you've always done certain things. Thank you so much, Dessa and Clifton. I see the gifts coming through. That's right. You're gonna have to step up out of there. If you want your new life, you're gonna have to be willing to let that old one go. Come on, 1111. Turn us up now. Come on, Kira. Well, in order for you to get to that new life, you're going to have to be able and have your mindset where I'm ready to be uncomfortable. That's right. If I'm going to have to be uncomfortable for a little while, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to operate in that. Why? Because when you start working on yourself and your development, it's not going to be a comfortable situation. You got to understand that healing is what? It's messy. Come on, let's be real. Healing is messy. Thank you so much for that 50 stars. Let's go. Double tap on that screen. Healing can be messy sometimes. Sometimes it's going to get you to the point where you're going to be walking around with a face full of tears. Sometimes you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be agitated and you're going to be annoyed. And it's not going to be with other people. You'll be frustrated. You'll be agitated with yourself, because once you start healing, you start growing. Thank you, Lord, for those badges. For those stars. Once you start growing and you start evolving in life, you get annoyed because now you're seeing how much you played with yourself. Don't nothing bother you like seeing how you was breaking your own heart. Don't nothing get up under your skin until you start seeing how you've been contributing to your own suffering. Thank you, Turner, so much for that badge. Thank you so much. Yeah, double tap. When you start seeing how you've been breaking your own heart, when you see how you've been contributing to your own suffering, when you start seeing all the things that you was allowing in your life, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper than that, when you start back looking over your life and you start seeing all the situations, all the things that you had to deal with, all the sacrifices, the self-sacrifices. Make sure you jot that down. All the self-sacrifices, all the times in your life where you put everybody else in front of you. You took care of everybody else in front of you. You made sure that everybody else had everything that they needed, and you put yourself on the back burner. You took care of you whenever you had time. You came through for you whenever you had time. You showed up for you whenever you had time, but you made time for everybody else. You created a time and a space for everybody else. And that moment that you start really focusing on your mental health, when you start focusing on your development, when you really start locking into yourself, then you will start seeing all the times that, God, dog, man, I could have been so much further ahead. I really could have been on top of this thing by now if I did. Oh man, Healing, it gets messy. And everybody's healing process don't be the same. But everybody's starting process is always the same. In order for you to get your new life, you got to be willing to let that old one go. And in order for you to get your new life, you got to be willing to let that old one go. And no matter, and I understand it. Don't nobody act like I don't understand. I understand that you know what I'm saying? It hurts walking away from certain situations. It hurts walking away from people that you love. It hurts when you have to detach yourself from things and places in your life and people in your life. Regina, thank you for those stars. That's no longer servicing you. If it's no longer providing a service for you, if it's no longer beneficial to your growth and your development, if it's no longer working the way that it's supposed to be working, then you're doing what? Holding on to dead weight. It's no longer doing the job. What you're telling us, I want you to jot it down. I want you to jot it down. Come on, thank you so much, Deal, for those stars. Thank you. Come on, let's be real. What you say? Stop confusing with what worked with what's working right now. That ain't working for you no more. That's outdated. That's not giving you what you need anymore. That's outdated. It's time to let it go. When you over there and you got to keep having those same conversations, when you got to keep going back and forth with the same person about the same thing over and over and over, and you don't see any change in that situation, eventually you have to say, you know what? I got to step up out of this. Stop confusing what worked with what's working right now. It's outdated. It's expired. It's no longer serving its purpose in your life. And sometimes that is your boo-boo. Sometimes it's your bun-bun. Sometimes it's the person that you're laying right there next to. I know you want to take them with you to the finish line, but the truth of the matter is you've outgrown the relationship. Okay, y'all don't want to talk about that. I'm waiting on y'all. Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all. Let me get some love on IG. Yeah, come on. Appreciate you. Thank you, Christy, for them stars. So, yeah, some people going to get upset by that part right there. And I'm just going to wait on y'all to send me some love. Send me some love, TikTok. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Yeah, come on, Heather. Heather, they moving slow this morning. They don't want to have that conversation. Thank you so much, Teresa, for that badge, for those stars right there. I appreciate you. Let me get some badges on IG. Thank you so much for those stars. Appreciate you, Facebook. I see y'all. Y'all at 300 right now. Come on, tap it up, step it up, step it up. Y'all know our goal is 3K. Come on, let's go. What you say, Coach? I say, yeah. Can we be real for a minute? On IG is badges, y'all. Thank you, Lynn, for that badge. Yeah, can we be real? Some of y'all don't want to accept the fact that you done outgrown that relationship. You done outgrown that friendship. Virtual, thank you so much for that badge. Yeah, you done outgrown that relationship. You done outgrown that friendship. That's the reason why God has made you so uncomfortable in it. You dread going home and you don't want to sit in their face. You don't even, every time they call your phone, now you're getting frustrated. You're getting annoyed. You don't know what's about to happen, how the conversation about to go, because at the end, you've already outgrown that relationship. And the only reason why you're still there right now, you're there because of your emotional debt, your emotional attachment, because that's what you used to. And in order for you to go to your new level in life, you got to understand. Thank you, Latoya, for those stars real quick. You got to understand that in order for you to go to your new level, you got to be honest with yourself. This relationship ain't relationshiping. Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but we're going to have, come on now. Come on, this relationship ain't relationshiping. This friendship ain't really friendshipping. This jobship ain't really jobbing the way that it's supposed to. This church, I love my church and I've been here forever, and I know my great granny and all the ancestors, everybody went through here, grew up here, sang on the choir, been on the deacon board, did all of that. But the truth of the matter is, everything that I'm doing in this moment, I'm doing out of routine. I'm doing because I've been taught how to behave. I've been taught how to behave here. But I'm not really growing. I'm not really satisfied in my spirit. I walk in one way and I walk right back out that same exact way. There's no growth. There's no development there. And you have got to get to a place where you lose that fear of walking away from situations and people that are no longer servicing you. Oh, yeah. I hope you're writing these notes down. What? Yeah, you're going to have to let go of that fear of walking away. Come on. of walking away from people and situations that's no longer servicing you. You're going to have your friends say, woo, we're going to have to be real about it though. I got to be real with them because see, some people don't be wanting to know the truth. And the truth of the matter is you're only holding on to those people. You're only holding on to those people because of that emotional debt. You already know that you outgrew them folks. You don't even have fun when you go out with them people no more. You don't even want to go over there. And when you do go over there, it's because you feel like you pushing yourself to go over there. You making yourself to go over there. And I'm about to make it even deeper than that because I'm standing up today. Some of y'all got to be honest with yourself. And before you go hang out with them folk that you already know that you done outgrew and you know that this no longer working for you, you say stuff like this and you think that it's okay. I got to mentally prepare myself for that. How you know it's outdated? How you know that it's no longer servicing you? How you know that it's no longer good for you and your spirit? Because you say stuff like, oh, girl, I got to mentally prepare myself for that. You know what I'm saying? I got to pray before I get over there. That's a red ink pen. No, for some of y'all, I want you to pay attention to the things that you're saying. Because when you formulate that sentence inside of your mind, friends say facts. Let's be real about it. Thank you, Christy, for the stars. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it because all of us then said that at one moment or another. We done came out our mouth and said that. Thank you so much. Is it Bingham? Appreciate them stars. Let's be real. We done said that to ourselves at one point or another. Girl, let me pray about that first. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Zoe, appreciate that badge. Thank you, Antoinette, for those stars. I see the kids coming TikTok because we gotta be real. Say ouch and show some love. Yeah, we done did that. And the reason how you know that you've outgrown those people is when you have to say stuff like that. So from this point forward, it was one thing not to know, but now that you know, you better not do it no more. There's a different level of accountability on you when you know. You may have not known that before, but now I just gave you something. Now I just showed you something. And you want me to tell you why it's important that you honor yourself? Understand that. Want me to tell you why it's important that you honor yourself? And while I had to put my notebook down because this ain't a part of my notes. But since I'm outside real bad, I'm going to go ahead and break that down for how important it is for you to be intentional when it comes down to that. When you find yourself saying those things to yourself that I got to mentally prepare myself to do that. I got to mentally prepare myself to do this. I got to mentally prepare myself to share space with these people. When you get to that place where you have to mentally prepare yourself to do a certain thing, that right there is letting you know right now you're forcing yourself into an environment where you don't feel comfortable. Come on, be kind. Yeah. Come on. What we've been talking about, what honoring, you better learn how to honor yourself. What you say, if you have to feel that way and go through all of that before you're able to go into that environment or share space with those people, then you got to understand that right there in that moment, you are dishonoring yourself. Your body is never going to lie to you. Your body is going to let you know every single time if you feel comfortable, if you feel safe, if you feel welcome. And a lot of times we do not honor ourselves, so we force ourselves into environments with folk that we don't even want to be around. Okay. I'm just saying that push that you feel, that stretch that you feel, that annoyance inside of your spirit, that feeling right there, that's God's way of saying you outgrew that. It's time for a change. You outgrew that. It's time for you to do something different. Come on, Kira, let's be real. And you've outgrown that. Okay, it's time for you to do something different. That ain't giving you what it used to give you. That ain't touching you how it used to touch you. That ain't motivating you like how it used to motivate you. That's not, When they first used to call, you used to get butterflies. Now you get bats. What? I might need to sit down because I'm going to show out too bad. Because ain't no way I just call them people bats. Somebody pray for me. All I'm going to say, somebody pray for me. Wait a minute, hold up. Don't do that, y'all. Don't. Come on now. Yeah, come on. Bats, baby. Yeah, you used to get butterflies when they would call your phone. You got them butterflies. You got so excited and you was ready to go hang out. You was ready to go over there and spend the whole entire day. And now when they call, come on, Kira. Now you get bats. You know how when bats come, you get to doing this right here. That's what it is. You're outgrowing it. You're evolving. Understand that. And guess what? It's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to heal. It's okay for you to evolve. It's okay. Stop playing with your own potential. Stop Stop holding up your own growth. Stop stopping yourself for being able to live life and have that sense of freedom that you truly deserve. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be free, baby. Come on, let's be real. But I'm going to tell you one thing's for sure. Two things for certain is this right here. As long as you procrastinate, you holding yourself up. As long as you procrastinate, you're stunning your own growth. As long as you're procrastinating, moving slow about you standing in your own way. And that right there, that's a rude awakening for a lot of people. That right there, that's a rude awakening for a lot of people. Because a lot of times what we want to do is we want to blame other people. We want to hold other people accountable. We want to point the finger at other people. And we get upset with other people for doing what? They went out there and they done what you were scared or too lazy or to get up and go do. And now you're upset with them because they said, oh, I'm not staying here with you. I'm not staying stuck with you. I'm not aboard my mission with you. I'm going to get out here and live life. And you're walking around and you're bitter towards somebody for not being lazy, for not procrastinating, for not you're throwing away their 24 hours. Y'all had the same. How you mad at me because I chose different? Come on. I just want you to be real quick because see, some of y'all gonna try to act cute, but I'm gonna put it all the way out there. Some of y'all dealing with them family members right now. They mad at you because you decided to do what the other family members didn't want to do. You decided to go against the grain. You decided to go against the flow. You decided to step out on faith. You decided that, oh yeah, what wet y'all up ain't gonna wet me up. What y'all deal with, I ain't about to deal with. What y'all settle for, I'm not about to settle for. I'm not about to hold. Yeah, you decided that you was gonna break chains in your life. You decided that, you said, I'm breaking these chains up off of my life. I'm not going through that. I'm not settling for that. I'm not tolerating that. So everybody over in the family, now they looking at you funny. They looking at you with their face balled all up. Why? Because you decided that you were not going to end up the way that they decided that they were going to end up. And you have to say decided because you give yourself permission. Yeah. Because you give yourself permission. You're going to live on whatever level of life that you choose. So if you're choosing to live, they chose to live that way. How you upset with me about my choice? That's a red ink pen, though. Come on, thank you, Anitra, for that badge. What you say? You got folks in your family right now. They mad at you about their choice. We done lived here our whole entire life. Everybody live on the same street. Everybody up in the same apartment complex, this building complex. All of us right here together. How dare you want to move across the country? How dare you want to go and do this and that? And all of us right here. But what if you gonna do if you need somebody? What if you gonna do if you need this or need that? And here you is right there 2 doors down, right around the corner from them. And if you call them right now today and say that you need something, they ain't got nothing but prayer for you. I'm going to wait because, see, maybe I'm going to sit down because then, okay, that was too deep, too heavy, went too far. I ain't even mean to talk about your family like that. Come on, Crystal Lowe, I see you, baby. I ain't mean to talk. Let's be real. They be so concerned about you stepping out on faith and going and doing something different with your life and stepping out of the normal family routine. But if you was to call them while you live next door to them, they ain't got nothing to offer you but prayer. If I was to call you and I'm living next door to you right now and ask you for a ride, you gonna tell me you too busy or you gonna ask me for gas money. If I knock on your door right now and tell you my light's about to be off, you gonna tell me, well, maybe you could go down there and see if you could get some assistance. You ain't helping me and I'm next door to you. You ain't helping me and I'm right around the corner from you. So why in the... it just don't be making no sense to me, the way that folk operate. It just don't be making, wait a minute, friends say, hold up. It just don't be making no sense to me. Why is it that all of a sudden when I decide that I want something bigger and better for my life, when I say that I'm about to step out on faith, then all of a sudden everybody got an issue with me. Everybody feel a certain type of way about me. And what I'm telling you is people be upset with you for you doing doing what they wanted to do, but was afraid to do, doing what they wanted to do, but they didn't have that right grit. They didn't have that right grind. They didn't have that right passion. They didn't have that right, you know what I'm saying, that right oomph about them to get up and do it. And when they see that you're going to do it, oh yeah, they get upset. And it's, yeah, they get upset. Well, why would you do that? Because you wouldn't. Somebody got to go first. Some of because somebody gotta go first. And one of the things that you gotta understand is this right here. As you're pushing forward in life, you gotta understand that you can't afford to be no procrastinator when you're going extreme. You can't afford to be a procrastinator when you're working towards something in your life. You can't afford to be procrastinating. You can't afford to be moving slow. You can't afford no extra weight. You can't afford to be distracted when you're doing this, because procrastination, understand that right there, being a procrastinator will assassinate your own assignment. I can't get distracted, and I can't move slow, and I can't create excuses for what I got going on right now, because I owe this right here to myself. Procrastination will assassinate your assignment. Understand that. The more that you put it off, the more that you put it on the back burner, the more that you don't utilize your gifts, the more that you don't utilize your talents, the more that you don't use it, then the more that you don't feed it. And because more when you're using your gifts and your talent, what's happening? Come on. This is a no for you. No, that's a no for you right there. You got to understand, when you're not using your gifts and your talents, you will do what? Procrastination will assassinate your assignment. And why do you say that, coach? You got to break that down. I need for you to understand that when you're using your gifts and your talent, the more that you use your gifts and your talents, that's whatever it is that you do what? You get better at it. Simple. Come on. What'd you say, coach? The more that you utilize your gifts and your talents, the better that you get at it, right? The more that you use your gifts and your talents, the better that you get at it. You become stronger and stronger at it. Understand that. Then you get to a place where you can do it with your eyes closed. Understand that. You can do it in any environment that you're in. You can just whip it out and you get to going, right? When you're utilizing your gifts and your talents on the regular basis, then you're getting better and better and better at it. But guess what? You can't have more of one thing without having more of the other. Is that not what Coach been teaching you? So when you don't use your gifts and your talents, when you don't use those things, guess what happened? Remember what I told you. If you don't feed it, understand, if you starve it out, you will destroy it. Understand that anything that you don't want, if you starve it out, you're going to destroy it. So if you don't use your gifts and your talents, then it gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and not just your gifts and your talent. Not just your gifts and your talent. That's how it is with your spiritual life as well. That's for your spiritual gifts, your spiritual talents, your mental health, all of that tied into it as well. If you're not opening up the books, you're not feeding your mind. If you're not praying, you're not worshiping, you're not creating that relationship with God, then you're starving out your spirit mentally. Understand that your mental health, if you're not putting yourself in the right rooms, connecting yourself with the right people that you can grow with, that you can evolve with, that you can, that's helping you get that more knowledge of who you are, learning about narcissism, learning about toxic behavior, learning about brokenness, learning about all what manipulation is, what psychological abuse is, then guess what? You're not going to grow mentally. Your mental health will be stuck. It will be stagnant on a spiritual level. If you're not reading the word, if you're not praying, if you're not fasting, if you're not doing these things on a regular basis, then spiritually you will be stuck. Physically, if you just operating with that lazy spirit, laying up on the couch, not moving around, not doing nothing, then the same thing happens to your body physically. Y'all know all I'm talking about all this month is mind, body, and soul. I've been harping 3 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins. And I'm just breaking them down to you. Spiritually, I gave you the rundown. Mental health wise, I gave you the rundown. Physical, it's the same rundown. If you're not getting up and being active, getting up and getting a walk in, getting up, moving around your house, you're doing nothing but allowing your body to just deteriorate. That's it. That's it. My Cash App is your favorite speaker. Your favorite speaker. Do me a favor, y'all. We almost at 1,000 stars on Facebook. Come on, let me get some stars on Facebook. Let me get 5 badges on IG. Double tap on my screen over here. Y'all at 89. Let's get us up to 100K. What you say? Your body will slowly, let's be real, it'll slowly start to deteriorate. Things that you used to pick up after you ain't been picking up nothing in a while, then guess what? Now those things are heavy to you. You know what I'm saying? The getting up and walking around the house just doing simple things, then guess what? Now your body is so tired, you're like, oh man, I don't really feel like that. Your body will wear your body out. Because you're not utilizing it. Because you're not moving. Let's be real. And what about the times when, you know what I'm saying, you got a part of your body you're not using, how it gets stiff? You have to get up and you have to move around. Thank you, pretty girl, for that badge. Let me get 4 more, IG. You got to get up. You got to move around. You got to utilize yourself, mind, body, and soul. You're going to need it. Every day. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that badge. Let's be real. You're going to need it. And you're going to need it every single day. Coco Chanel forever. Thank you for that badge. Appreciate you. Double tap on the screen. AB, I appreciate you. AB Treats. Thank you. Virtual. I appreciate that badge. Appreciate y'all. Double tap on the screen. Let's just be real. What you say, Coach? Procrastination will assassinate your assignment. It assassinates your assignment all 3 ways. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. You got to get up and you got to get to work. Understand, on a regular basis. Thank you, Nana, for that money gun. Appreciate you. Thank you, Christy, for those stars. Thank you, is it Miss Pam for that badge? Golden, appreciate that badge. Thank you so much. Sexy T10, appreciate you. Let's be real. What's the next thing we're going to do? Right here, right? Stop making that unnecessary noise. That's a note right there. What you say? In the season that we're going into, can we stop making this unnecessary noise? I know some of y'all like, wait a minute, what's up, Coach? What you talking about? You're going to have to stop making all this unnecessary noise. Unnecessary noise is when you're going outside of your way and you feeling the need to address everything. You feeling the need to go out there and be attached to everything when it ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't make it have nothing to do with you. Come on, double tap on my screen. Being loyal, appreciate that badge. What you say? If it don't, stop making unnecessary noise. Up under that, I want you to put, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't make it have nothing to do with you. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't make it have something to do with you. That's right. It's okay for you not to be involved. It's okay for them not to be bothering you in that moment. Utilize all of that time to do what? Focus on yourself. The season that we're going into, when you're talking about stretching, when you're talking about evolving, when you're talking about going big in your life, you can't afford no distractions. Friends say, ouch, let's just be real, because a lot of times we don't realize that we're damaging ourselves by stepping up and into things that ain't got nothing to do with us. It's unnecessary. I'm just telling you. Baby, it's unnecessary. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't make it have nothing to do with you. I don't care. Come on, Kira, let's be real. Come on, let's be real. Baby, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm not about to make it have nothing to do with me. Matter of fact, I like the fact that my phone dry. I like the fact that don't nobody call me to involve me in nothing. I like the fact that don't nobody ask me nothing. Don't nobody come tell me nothing. It's something so beautiful about being able to mind my own business. It's something that is so beautiful for me to be the individual that I don't know. Hello, somebody. What you say? All month of March and on, baby, I don't know. I didn't hear about it. I didn't see nothing about it. Ain't nobody came and told me nothing. I skipped past any emails. It's okay to shut out all of that noise. It's okay to get away from all the distractions. It's okay. Sometimes we don't realize that right there too, that's another way that the enemy operates. That's another way that he slides in and distract you from being able to work on yourself, from being able to do what you need to do for yourself. He distracts you because once you get over there in the drama, once you get attached to the mess, once you get caught up in the chaos, once you over there in it, you don't realize that you've been distracted till you are completely distracted and you done missed the whole day. What'd you say, Coach? You don't realize you've been distracted until you've been distracted. And by the time you realize that you've been distracted, you done missed the whole entire day. Come on, Claudia, like, oh, appreciate you. Come on, Coach, somebody had to be real. You don't even realize it until after you done missed the whole day. You done spent your whole entire day arguing with somebody that's already committed to you being wrong, already committed to you being the bad guy, already committed to the way that they were thinking. And there was nothing that you could have ever said or done that was going to change what was going on. You just wasted a whole entire day, all day long, arguing with somebody that you should have just said, okay, and walk smooth off. What you say, Coach? Okay, and walk smooth off. You done spent the whole entire day arguing with somebody that you should have what? Left them standing. You should have left them standing. Now you just gave them exactly what they wanted from you. They wanted your attention. They wanted to distract you. They wanted to pierce your peace. They wanted to ruin your joy. They wanted to ruin your good mood, and you gave it to them. You got to leave people standing. Right there, what they thinking. One thing's for sure, two things for certain is what? Flies don't tell bees why honey is better than what? Yeah. If y'all want that crap, y'all go over there and have it. If that's what y'all want to circle around the crap, we'll take the honey. We'll take the honey. You got to stop trying to explain stuff to people that already got their mind made up. You ain't got to break down what you do for somebody else. You ain't got to make it make sense for somebody else. You ain't got to get their acceptance or their approval on what it is that you're doing in your life. Some people will never clap for you. Some people will never salute you. Some folk will never pat your back. Some folk will never high five you. Some folk will never congratulate you. Some folk just won't do it, and not because of you, not because you did something to them, but because it's you. I wanted to see anybody win but you. I was ready to celebrate anybody but you. I would have invested in anybody but you. Because it's hard seeing somebody live a life that you could have lived if you would have got up. What you say? It's hard seeing somebody live a life that you could have been living had you gotten up. And when they see you, you thinking that, oh, they just don't like me, Coach. It's always a problem with me, Coach. It's something about me that just annoys them, Coach. I don't know what it is, but it's always something. No, it's just that your spirit is in conflict with theirs. When they see you, they see all the things that they could have been if they wasn't procrastinating and lazy. They see in you the things that they could have been doing if they wasn't consumed by fear. They see all the things that they could have accomplished in their life, and when they see that it's happening for you, it frustrates them because they like, I wish. Come on, some of y'all got some I wishing kind of family members right now. It ain't that you thinking that they mad at you, and it's not. You thinking that it's you the problem, and it's really not. What you dealing with some I wish I was you type of person. I wish I had what you got. I wish I had that passion you got. I wish I had that drive you got. I wish I had that ambition that you got. You mean to tell me you about to get up and leave everybody? You mean to tell me you about to step out on faith like that? You mean to tell me that's how you about to move in your life? Some of y'all think that they're upset with you, and it's really not that. They over there, they so inspired and impressed. They wish they could have did it. But procrastination will assassinate your assignment. When you get caught up in outdated protocol, when you get caught up in things that are no longer servicing you, when you get confused by what worked and what is working, same things that worked back then are not working right now, and you got to be willing to operate with the same mentality. Come on, somebody, you got to get with me. Y'all let me stand up and it's gonna be a problem. I need for you to stay with me real quick. I need for you to understand you have to develop that mentality, that metaverse guy. You got to have that mentality that Apple guy. You got to be willing to do what? Update it. Come on. That ain't in my notes, but put it in there. What you say? You got to be willing to update, baby. Come on, Lily. You got to be willing to update. I dare you to, man, what? You mess around and you get that type of mentality where you say, baby, I'm ready to update. Oh, you walking heavy. We coming in heavy. Oh, baby, you coming in heavy. Hold on. When you develop that, I'm an update. Every 7 to 14 days, I'm working with an update. Ain't that what Apple do? Every 7 to 14 days, you see an update coming to your phone. Oh, I'm trying to update. Understand that what worked back then ain't working right now. How they did it back then ain't working right now. That's no longer beneficial to me. Operating that way is no longer working for me. That's outdated. It's expired. I got to update. Come on. I got to update. I don't know. This is not in my notes. I got to update. Can I go outside real quick? Can I go outside real bad real quick? Come on, Inspiring Queen. I want to go outside real bad real quick. Can I go outside real bad? If y'all say go there, I'm going. If y'all say go there, I'm going. Hey, Linda say let's go. Come on, double tap on that phone. Let's get to 200K over here on TikTok. Let's get to 200K. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Appreciate them stars. Send me some love, IG. Friend, I Riley 93 say, come on, coach. Go there, Heather. I see some people saying go there. Yeah, you got to get an update. You got to update. Come on, Lanice. You got to get an update. Come on. If y'all telling me to go there, double tap on the screen. The problem is when you're operating and you know that you got to update, what happens on your phone? It will not update if you do not have the right type of storage space. If you don't have the right type of storage space, your phone will not update. If you do not have the right type of storage space in your life, you cannot update. That ain't in our notes. We outside. I told y'all you can't update because you holding on to the past. You can't update because you holding on to that broken relationship. You can't update because you still holding on to that past trauma that happened 10 and 15 years ago. You can't update because you still holding on to that broken heart. You can't update because you ain't got enough storage in your life to be able to update, and the storage is going to be required. You gotta detox. Come on. Yeah. What you say? You gonna have to be willing to, come on, friends say, woo. That's something else. That's something else. That wasn't, Heather, we winging it right now. We outside. Because I'm going to have to use that in something. I'm going to have to keep that. I got to use that when I go to one of these speaking engagements, because what in the world? We doing something new today. Come on, I got to update. And you cannot, that's a note for you. You have to be willing to update. And guess what? You cannot update unless you have enough storage space. I'm waiting on you to write. I need y'all to put that inside of your notes. Thank you so much, man. Double tap on my screen. We need to be at 200K on TikTok. Come on, double tap on that screen. Let's go. Y'all have 1758 on Facebook. Come on, double tap on that screen. Let's go. What you say, Coach? I can't update until I get some storage. And when you get in the storage, what you got to do? You got to start deleting some stuff. Yeah, they say go to your general. Come on, we about to break it down. Hey, I'm outside. Y'all told me I can go out here because I was trying to go by the notes, but I can't go by the notes because I'm too far outside. So now I'm too far. I'm just waiting on y'all to send me some love now. Now I'm just waiting on y'all to send me some love because I'm too far out the door. Well, when you do this, first thing you got to do is be willing to update. First part of that is be willing to update. First part of that is what? Be willing to update. And those of you that's been following me, what I say, willing, you have to make sure sure that your will is attached to that, you have to be willing to press the button to do the update. Understand that? Willing. There you go. I seen somebody had it in the chat. Always pick up when you say willing, because you have to be willing. You have a divine right of choice. Everything that you do and you don't do in life, it is because of your will. It's because of your choice. You have to be one willing to update. In order for you to update, you got to do what? You got to free up some space. Number two is I got to be willing to free up some space. That's right. I can't update without the freeing of the space. Hello, somebody, double tap on my screen. I'm running through it because I need them to double tap over here. They at 156. They can get to 200. I got faith in them. You got to be willing to what? Free up some space. That's what you got to do. And in order for you to free up some space, you got to do what? I got to go to general sessions. That general is what? That's my core self. I gotta go into my settings real quick. I gotta go into, come on. I gotta go into my settings. And when you go into your settings, that means you're doing what? I'm going into my mental space. I'm going into my spiritual space. I'm going into my physical space. I have to go into my settings. And Helda, I hope you're taking these notes because I'm going to do this somewhere else too. I'm telling y'all right now, wherever y'all come see me at, y'all going to hear this again. Understand that? Because I'm out here too deep and I'm not finna miss this. I'm not finna let all this good teaching go to waste. I will not. Understand that. So now when you're going into your general settings, that was my mental, my spiritual, and my physical setting, right? Come on. Now you inside of there, right? And what is it going to say? When you get inside of your settings, anybody that have ever updated your phone, when you're getting prepared for an update, what does it show you when you get in there, when you want to free up some space? It shows you that whatever is holding the large attachments. You'll learn something on here today. Yeah, when you go, it's going to show you your large attachments. Come on, it's going to show you your large attachments. And what is our large attachments? It's the things that's holding on to us. It's going to show you those big files, the ones that's taking up the most space in your life. They're going to show you all the photos. It's going to show you the big text messages. It's going to show where you sent all of the gifts and everything else. All of it is going to be right there. All your big, your large attachments. And it's going to offer you something. There you go, Tara. Tara, you owning something over here. You are, yeah. You following. It's going to offer you something. That option to delete. In order for you to get to your next level in life, you're going to have to be willing to delete some stuff. You're going to have to be willing to remove some large attachments. You're going to have to be willing. Come on. Some of y'all still got that same text thread from that relationship that happened a year ago. And you holding on to it. Wishful thinking. 3-4 months ago, the messages is still sitting in your phone. I see you, Nate. I see you over there. Friends, how about I do? Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. Some of you are still holding on to that same, you still got it locked into your phone. And occasionally, when you sitting and your mind is idle, you might slide over there and you might go back in that down memory lane real quick. You go back and you reread those messages. You go back and you go back through the photos and you just holding on to it. I need for you to understand it. Come on. I need for you to say ouch and send a gift. Yeah, we're gonna be real. If we ain't gonna be nothing else, we're gonna be real on here today. If your friends say, I see a lot of us, if we ain't gonna be nothing else, we're gonna be real. Don't act like I'm out here just talking to myself. If we ain't gonna be nothing else, we're gonna be real today. Thank you, Renee. That's what I'm talking about right there. Thank you, Mimi. Appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. screen. Y'all at 186.7. Come on, we outside real bad. And y'all the ones who told me I could go out here. Y'all told me that I can lead the notes and come on over here where I'm at. So now I'm out here. Don't be trying to act all cute. Don't try to act all funny. It is what it is. You can't heal what you hide. As long as you hide it, you ain't what you gonna do. Continue to go in through the 2024 the same way you struggled through 2023. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Come on, double tap on the screens. Let me send some love over here on IG. Double tap on the screen. We at 1978 over here on Facebook. Some of y'all are holding on to that thread. You're holding on to the thread. You holding on to the pictures. Thank you, starting the day forever, for that badge. You're holding on to it. Thank you, Miss Nikki. I appreciate you. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. Let's be real. And it's time for you to hit the button. It's time for you to hit the delete button. It's time for you to let that right there. You got to let that go. It's time for you to move forward in your life. It's time for you to make a decision as to, are you with you or not? Are you standing with you or not? Are you committed to you or not? And a lot of the times the problem be you halfway committed. You can't go big if you halfway committed. It's time for you to let go of them old habits and start adopting some new virtues. What you say? You got to let go of those old habits and start adopting some new virtues. Virtues, yeah. I need a pressure plan. I need a pressure plan. These habits, they got to go. Because as long as I'm operating with these outdated habits, this ain't helping me. I got the fire lit up under my feet because that's what habits will do. I got the fire under my feet. But that fire that's under your feet will eventually burn out. But if I ignite the fire inside of me, that's what a virtue will do. Virtue is a virtue that's healing in virtue. There's growth in virtue. There's deliverance in virtue. Understand that. I have to let go of these habits and I got to adopt these virtues because I can no longer operate with the fire under my feet, because operating with the fire under my feet means that I can hear inspiration, motivation, and get fired up. But then if I don't hear nothing, it burns out. But if I'm creating my own relationship, pouring into myself on a regular basis, I can operate whether I hear it or not. I'm self-motivated. I got what I need right here. My virtue. Understand that. You got to light the fire that's in the inside of you. The fire that's in the inside of you that drives you to want more for yourself, that drives, that creates a thirst in you to grow, to heal, to evolve, to operate at your fullest potential. You got to be thirsty for that. Come on. Would you say, Coach? You got to be thirsty for that. You got to be thirsty for that. That just don't happen for everybody. You got to develop a thirst for you to go and get that life that you want. And you got to be willing to break through anything or anybody that's standing in the way of that. You got to be willing to say, I'll cut ties with you. I'll let you all the way go. Before I destroy me, I turn you all the way loose. Before I allow you to destroy me, I walk away from everything and everybody before I let you destroy me. Why? Because I know for a fact that I deserve more, that I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have joy. I deserve to have peace in my life. And one thing that people do is they become so distracted with other people and the thoughts and opinions of other people that you guys allow their opinions and their thoughts to carry more weight than your own opinions and thoughts. And I got another note for you. I got another note. I need for you to understand that you all have, you all have the power and the freedom. Write it down. We all have the power and the freedom. We all have the power and the freedom. We all have the power and the freedom. I'm waiting on y'all to write. Y'all ready? Double tap on my screen. Okay, y'all at 214. Push it on up. Push it on up. Push it on up. Push it on up. TikTok. Let's go. Y'all at 2018 Facebook. I see y'all. We at so that put us right at we right up under 1,000. Right up under 1,000 on them stars. Let's go. Double tap on that screen. IG, y'all are only, I think y'all need 6. Y'all need 6 more badges on IG to reach y'all goal. Which what we all got the power. We got the power and the freedom to do, coach. This right here, get ready, because some of y'all go ahead and adjust your wig, get your shoe. Those of you that's at lunch, go ahead, y'all get ready. We all have the power and the freedom to become. I want you to write become in big red letters. We all have the power and the freedom to become. Thank you, Kira, for those gifts. Appreciate you. What you say? To become. Would you to become whatever it is that you desire. We all have the power and the freedom to become. You are who you choose to become. It's not based on your community. It's not based on the family that you were born into. It's not based on the school that you went to. We all have the power and the freedom to become. Illustration, double tap on my screen, y'all. Get us on up there. Double tap on that screen. 2 people can grow up in the same house, have the same exact experiences. 2 people can grow up in the same house, have the same exact experiences, go through the same type of abuse, emotionally, mentally, you know what I'm saying, physically, go through the same exact thing, have the same exact hardship, share the same exact clothes, understand that sleep in the same exact bed. They can go through all of that. And guess what? And they can still become 2 totally different things. Understand that. So stop making excuses for why your life is the way that it is. We all have the power and the freedom to become all of this. Same house, same parents, same abuse, same bed, share the same clothes, but still grow up and do 2 totally different things. One can say that I am this way because this is all that I know. And the other one can say that I am this way because I know that and I don't want that for me. We all have a power and freedom to become. But becoming is going to require work. Becoming is going to require grit. It's going to require grind. It's going to require passion. It's going to require you to remove fear, insert that faith. It's going to require you to become something that you've never been before. I've already seen what it was like to deal in drama and chaos. I don't want that for me. 2 people, same house, same bed, share same clothes, same parents, same everything. 2 different lives. Why? Because we all have the freedom and the power to become. You gotta stop giving away your freedom. You gotta stop giving up your power. You gotta stop making excuses and get up out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way. And the truth of the matter is, again, what we dealt with, how we live life, and all of that, that was back then. And I don't know who need to hear this, but baby, it's okay for you to step away from anything. From anything. Just because these people have this type of spiritual practice, and that's what you grew up in, and that's what works for them, that don't mean that that's going to work for you. Because you can go through that same exact spiritual practice that they go through, and you can sit right there with them people every single day, stand up, sit down, recite, and do all of this every single day, but it won't have the same effect for you. Because just because that's for them don't mean that that's for you. Just because that's what they're comfortable with, that don't mean that you got to be comfortable with it. And you have to learn how to honor yourself. You have to learn how to honor yourself. And it's okay. It's okay to step out. But becoming and working on yourself, it requires something out of us that a lot of us don't be ready to give. And some of y'all might not like this, but I'm going here anyway. We want that good life. We want that life that's full of freedom and full of love. And every time something goes wrong, then hey, God, I need you to help me. Oh, I just need to pray real quick. I just need you to do this and do that. And we become crisis Christians. We become Christians that only show up in prayer when we got a crisis in our life. We should only show up and want to fast when we got a crisis in our life. We only show up for the support group. We only show up for the mental health sessions. We only show up for prayer when we're in a crisis. Understand, we become crisis Christians. Oh, the only time that we hear from you or we see you is when things are falling apart in your life. But when you feel like everything is on the up and up and you ain't got nothing going on, nobody hears anything from you. Nobody have talked to you. Everything is happy, happy, joy, joy. But the moment that it starts to fall apart, then all of a sudden you want to reconnect. But the truth of the matter is, when you're dealing in your life and you're revamping your life, when you want to get to a place where you're growing, I'm talking about on a regular basis. See, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you're already doing what you need to do in your life on a regular basis, when hardship come, when trials come, when tribulation come, when brokenness come, you don't get to fold it over like lawn chairs. Why? Because you already have a pressure plan in place. You have a plan for when life starts sending its unexpected blows. You're able to identify. You're able to point it right out. But when you're a crisis Christian, it's one of those people that say, you know what, I want your blessings, but I don't want your leadership. That's a no for some folk. Yeah, I need for you to understand, if you're trying to go extreme in life, we're going to have to make this correction right now. We're going to have to make this correction right now. I want your blessings, but I don't want your leadership. Understand that? I want your blessings, but I don't want your leadership. And the moment that your leadership started to tell me that I can't do what I enjoy doing, then, I don't want your leadership anymore. And then, you know what I'm saying? I know that, me being a Christian, that's going to require, I don't know if I really want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I really want that accountability. Like, I want you to bless my life. I want you to open these doors. I want you to give me these different opportunities. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, that I'm asking for all of these things. I'm not sure if I want the responsibility. See, as long as you're blessing me, then it's happy, happy, joy, joy. As long as you're doing what I want you to do, then it's happy, happy, joy, joy. As long as you're saying yes, 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 I'm going to pour it down on you. I'm going to endow you. I'm going to give it to you, pressed down, shaken together. Then it's all happy, happy, joy, joy. I want your blessings, but I don't want your leadership. And it's not just in the church. Some folk act like that even when it comes down to coaching. You want somebody to pat your back. You want somebody to stroke your ego. You want somebody to always tell you that you're doing the right thing. And the moment that a person tell you that what you're doing is damaging yourself, the moment that we go against what you're saying and let you see where you are the problem, where the problem is really not everybody else, and that you need to point the finger at yourself, or you don't want to book no more sessions. Oh, I used to listen to her videos. I stopped listening to them, girl, because, accountability be different, huh? Yeah, it was good when we was pointing other people out, but when we start holding you accountable and telling you to take authority over your own life, when we start saying that people are only going to do what you allowed them to do, it was all good. But if you would have came and then I would have made it everybody else's fault, then it would have been happy, happy, joy, joy, and wouldn't be no problems, huh? Yeah, you have to understand, that's how people operate. I want a yes man or a yes woman. But you're not healing that way. You're not growing that way. You got to be able to take accountability for the things that you allow in your life, the things that you put up with in your life, the things that you tolerate in your life, because you have a divine right of choice. At any given moment, you can say, no, I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, this ain't working for me. Oh yeah, this ain't giving what I thought it was gonna give. Oh yeah, well, no. I'm gonna, yeah, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bow out gracefully, baby. I think this right here, this is the part where I go ahead and get off it right here. Yeah, I think that's this next stop, that stop gonna be mine. No. And a lot of times that we don't do it is because, again, most people don't like to start over. But I need for you to understand that, you know what I mean? You need to start over as many times as you need to. Nobody's counting them but you. And the people that's counting really don't even matter. If it is somebody that's counting, they really don't even matter. Because why are they watching your life? Why are they watching your life? If they watching your life, that means that they ain't got no life of their own. Understand that you definitely ain't got no business worried about them. You definitely ain't got, yeah, I mean, I want you to understand. You definitely ain't got no business worrying about them. You owe this to yourself. Your mental health, that matters. Your spiritual life, that matters. Your physical life, that matters. In 2024, you got to make sure that you're giving yourself those 3 wins, that you're focusing on yourself. And I'm not talking about on no sometimey basis. I'm talking about working on yourself 24/7. If you're in a space right now in your life where you're uncomfortable and you feel like, you know, I'm just not comfortable anymore right here, I need for you to understand that that's God's way of pushing you. He's letting you know. I'm showing you red flags. I'm exposing things to you. You can't even play delusional anymore because it's right there in your face. You can't even play crazy no more because it's right there in your face. I'm showing you that you've outgrown this relationship. I'm showing you that you've outgrown this friendship. I'm showing you that you've outgrown this job. I'm trying to take you to bigger and better, and I need you to start wrapping this up. That uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling is because it's time to wrap this up. That uneasy feeling, that's because it's time to wrap this up. I ain't never been a dreamer, but now I'm dreaming all the time. Oh, baby, it's time to wrap this up. You can't, he's robbing you of your sleep. He's making it hard for you to sleep. You got to get up and go into prayer. You got to start fasting. You got to start reading. Why? Because I just don't know what's going on in my life. It's a push. And you got to be willing to go. It's time to wrap this up. And I don't know about y'all, but in some places of our life right now, we got to be, yeah, let's be real. You got to be tired of you. It ain't even about other people. You got to be tired of you. And the way that you're constantly playing with you. You can only... I'm going to say it like, you can only run from you but so long. And when God wants a thing and wants you to operate a certain type of way, that sleep that you're losing, all that uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling, it's no way that you can run from it. I'm just going to say that. That's how Jonah ended up in the belly of the whale, right? It's like, where you going? Where you going? I can't, yeah, where you going? Your back up against the wall. Where you going? This is what I need you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is what I'm calling you to do. This is what I created you to do. You have to get back over here. You got some work that you still got to do. You got to be willing to not only want the blessings, but also want the leadership, want the direction, want the understanding, so that, so you can have that level of peace and that level of joy in your life that you definitely deserve, right? And that's going to require you to be willing to let it go. You got to be willing to let go. You got to be willing to move forward in life. This is your own personal journey, and you owe this to yourself. All right, but I'm gonna get up out of here because I got some other stuff I gotta go be handling today. That's right, I am swamped with coaching sessions, so I gotta go get busy. I love me some you. Yeah, I told you guys that I was gonna start doing a video starting from 11 o'clock to 12 noon. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm trying my best to get back on schedule to make sure everything is flowing the way that it needs to be flowing. I need y'all to do me a favor and double tap on my screen real quick. Y'all need to get the 300K because we had 300 this morning. I think we ended it like right at 300 this morning. So we need 300K to have a total of 600K for the day. I need y'all to double tap on the screen over here. Shout out to IG, man. Y'all reached our goal for this afternoon. I appreciate y'all, man. We are at 2197 on Facebook. How y'all doing, man? How y'all hanging in there? If I blessed your soul this morning, go ahead and send me some love. If I gave you a different perspective this morning, a different outlook, go ahead and send me some love. Go ahead and double tap on that screen for me real quick. Yeah, and double tap on that screen for me real quick. Appreciate you, Tara. Man, we went all out the door. We went all out the door. We went all out the door. We done broke down the whole cell phone. Ain't nowhere in the world. I don't even know what to say no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what to say no more. We just show up and go at it. I just want to see everybody growing, everybody evolving the way that they're supposed to in life. It's all good, man. It's all good. Double tap on that screen for me real quick. Let's go. If I motivated you, if I lifted your spirits, if I gave you the word that you needed this morning, go ahead and send me some love. Man, we had an amazing word this morning on Morning Walk and Worship too. It was, man, listen, it's getting better and better over there. Oh, man, appreciate you, Latoya Lane. That's what I'm talking about. Latoya don't be playing. She do not be playing. She be coming over here. She be like, man, y'all dragging. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Double tap on that screen. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate you, Don. Mom, I appreciate that love over there. Thank you, pretty girl, Rock. I see you, Shelly. 827. I see you. Got it recorded. Okay, do what you got to do. What up, Quay Quay? I do not mind, baby. I understand that. Appreciate you, Latrice. I see you. Truly, I see you. Miss Tran, I appreciate y'all, man. Double tap on that screen for me. Show me some love, man. I love me some you guys, man. For real, for real. I hope you guys took all the notes. Apply those notes to your life on a regular basis. And please understand that this right here, this is a personal journey. This is a personal journey. Understand that. Stop trying to be connected to other folk. Stop. Yeah, this is a personal journey. What you're doing in your life ain't got nothing to do with other folk. Understand that. And I know that you want them to go with you. You want them to celebrate with you. You want them to be a part of the journey. I get that. I understand that. But the truth of the matter is some folk are only able to comprehend from their level of comprehension. No matter what you say and what you do, they'll never understand it. No matter how much you break it down to the simplest form, they'll never get it. No matter how much you go outside of their way, baby, they'll never be on board. Why? Because they're already committed to their way of living. They're already committed to their way of thinking. And you're doing nothing but damaging yourself by trying to go over there and continue to do that. And what happens is, what I taught a couple of months ago is, you will end up missing your mark. I can't miss my mark messing around with y'all. That's what you got to tell folk, baby. I can't miss my mark messing around with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it for you, baby. Understand? It just ain't for me. If you like it, I love you. I'm not trying to talk nobody out of doing what they feel like is best for them. That's unnecessary noise. That's a note that I gave you, right? That's unnecessary noise. I'm not doing it. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm not about to make it have nothing to do with me. I'm not creating no unnecessary noise in my life, no unnecessary drama in my life. If that's what you want, if that's what you happy with, if that's what you content with, if that's what you gonna help you rest well at night, then guess what? I'm gonna leave you right on over there to it. That's unnecessary noise, and I'm not doing no unnecessary noise. In order for me to go big, in order for me to go extreme in my life, I gotta do what? I gotta let go of these habits, these old, broken, outdated habits that I got, and I gotta adopt some virtues. That's right. I need the fire lit inside of me, not up under my feet. That's not what I need. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to evolve. And what? Procrastination will assassinate your assignment. It ain't no reason why you can't get it done today. Ain't no reason why you can't get it done today. Ain't no reason why you cannot get it done today. Stop putting it off. Ain't no reason, ain't nothing stopping you from you handling your business today. Stop lying to yourself talking about, oh, I gotta wait till the kids get older. I gotta wait until I finish school. I gotta wait until I do this and wait until I do that. Oh, baby, all that is excuses. Understand, all that is excuses. Stop making excuses and start getting active. Understand that. That's right. Stop making excuses and start getting active. One thing's for sure, two things for certain is procrastination will assassinate your assignment. If you are not utilizing your gifts and your talents, you are starving them out. Understand what you say, coach. If you are not utilizing your gifts and your talents, then you are starving them out. And at the end, they're gone. You're about to miss out. Anything that you do on a regular basis, any gift, any skill, any talent that you use on a regular basis, you get better and better and better at it. Every single time that you use it, you get better and better and better and better at it. That's why it's important for you to develop routines. Routines, something that you do every single day that pour positively, that pours spiritually, that pours physically into your growth and your development. That's the whole purpose of the 3 wins a day, because you owe it to yourself to give yourself those 3 wins. If I'm busy for the rest of the day, I've already got my wins in. If I'm busy for the next, I'm going to wake up, even if I got to get up an hour early, I'm going to get my 3 wins a day. I need that balance. So it's okay to do what? Detox. It's okay for me to detox. I'm just running through the notes because somebody was like, can you run through them? It's okay to detox. Develop, I said, y'all, and I'm going to try to put this the way that I put it out there, but it wasn't a part of my notes. I just came up with it while I was talking. So I'm going to try my best to put it the way that we got it. You got to be willing to develop the mindset of Apple when they say they do an update. You're constantly seeing updates come on your phone, right? Every 7 to 14 days, sometimes once every 30 days, they got an update. But in order for you to update your life, update what you got going on, you first got to what? You got to go into your general settings. Your general settings is your core self. When you go into your general settings, which is your core self, it exposes you to what is taking up space. It shows you your large attachments, things that's holding up space inside of your phone. So if we flip that, we're going to look into our core self to see the things in our life that are taking up space. That's no longer working. That's outdated. People ain't even using them no more. You ain't even got the latest emojis. We got the laughing emoji. You still over there with the one that got the 2 dots. It ain't working no more, friend. It's time to update. And it shows you it's time to let that right there go and adapt this new. We got new features. We got new stuff. It shows you what? Also the large threads that you have, the large messages you have. And you have to be willing to do what? It's going to give you a choice to delete. And you have to make that choice to delete or to detox, to delete it out your phone, to detox it out your life. Why is that important, coach? Because my update won't update until I free up the space. In other words, I can't live up to my fullest potential until I free up some space in my life. I got to remove anything that is not operating or anybody that's not operating the way that it's supposed to about my life. Anything that's not in alignment, it got to go. Snip, snip. Because it's preventing me from being able to update. In the life sense, it's preventing me from being able to live up to my fullest potential. It's stunting my growth. Another note that I gave is that we all have the power and the freedom to become. right? We all have the power and the freedom to become. Stop giving up your power. Stop being that person acting like you in captivity. Break out of that. You have the power to become whatever it is that you choose to become. The illustration was the two kids in the same house and grow up, go through the same exact stuff. Same house, same parents, same issues. But grow up and become something two totally different people. Because you have the power and the freedom to become. Just because that's how it's always been done doesn't mean that that's the only way to do it. Just because that's what they've always been doesn't mean that that's what you have to accept. You can always move away. You can always detach yourself. You can always long hand a spoon. But it's all up to you. You have a decision that you got to make. In the season of stretching, in the season of push, in the season of growth and development in 2024, this year of intentionality, you got a decision that you got to make. We're in the first quarter. How bad do you want it? And are you with you or not? Because the way that you show up for you, it's going to tell everybody everything that they need to know about you. How bad do you want it? I want you to jot that down. I want you to answer that question when you get off this live. How bad do I want this life? How bad do I want that growth? How bad do I want this development? Am I with me? Am I really with me? Or am I still picking other people? Am I really with me? Or am I still valuing their opinions more? Am I really with me? But if they walk away, am I going to chase after them? Am I really with me? But if they decide that they don't want to love me, then how do am I really with me? Think about it. Because how you show up, it's going to tell them. If you just doing this, some people got good lip service, have absolutely no action attached to that. And the time, playtime is over. Playtime is over. I'm definitely ready for the big leagues. I told you I'm going extreme. I'm definitely ready for the big leagues. So playtime, playing with yourself, playing with your potential, playing with your growth, playing with your development. Oh, that time is over, honey. It's time to go for the big leagues. It's time to get up out of there. Double tap on the screen. I don't know about sick and tired of being sick and tired of being and feeling stuck, sick and tired of going through the same thing over and over, putting up with the same thing over and over, having the same type of conversations over and over, dealing with the same drama, the same chaos over and over. Baby, playtime is over. It's really time for those big leagues. Some folk, I know some of y'all on here right now, and y'all saying, oh, she done messed up when she told me I had the freedom to become. That's all I really needed off the whole entire life. That was gym enough for me. What you say, friend? That was gym enough for me. Because, baby, all I needed was somebody to confirm what I was already thinking, which was I got the power and the freedom to become. And once she said that part by itself, I was like, she done gave me a word. She done gave me everything I needed to know, because that was my confirmation. I know. It's like, that's my confirmation. Look at Be Kind. For real. Sometimes people just need the confirmation. Like, I got to. You know what? That hit different. I've heard that, but that right there, that hit different. That did something different to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Baby, I got the freedom to become. To become. And guess what? The cool part about it is, as long as I'm operating under that alignment, I can keep on becoming and becoming and becoming. And I didn't want to get too deep into that, but I just want you to know that, yeah, you don't ever get to a place where you just stuck at that one thing. I can become this today and then decide to become something else tomorrow. And I can forever, every single day that I wake up, it's a brand new day. Understand, I'm growing, I'm evolving, I'm developing. This is not a one-time thing. This is not something that just happened once. I'm forever changing. And that's beautiful. It's nothing more beautiful than seeing a person operate with that level of freedom in their life. They be looking at you like, what? Yeah, glad man, listen here. Oh, you got so much going for yourself. I know. You doing that too. I know. Oh, I know. You'll become that type of person though. You'll be, I know. Oh, you got, yeah, man, I'm talking about everywhere. I know. You know what I mean? You're doing everything. And when you're doing it perfectly. I know. Because that's where your focus is. That's where your time, your energy, and your effort is. When you start focusing on your life and you start walking it, come on, Lily, you start walking into these environments and people see that glow, that shine all over you. They be like, oh, you changing. I know. Girl, you ain't even the same no more. I know. Oh, I love that. I know. You know exactly what it is that they're talking about. Why? Because it's intentional. You think I'm doing all this work for nothing? You think I'm doing all this? Oh, no. I know. This is on purpose. I'm winning on purpose. As you should. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I hope I motivated you. I hope I gave you the inspiration that you needed to get, because I want you to be uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, but being comfortable all at the same time, because we're definitely going through a stretch. We're going through a push, and it's okay. There's no need to get, this is what we want. This is what we're working towards. This is what we're pushing for in our life. If you have not already got your tickets for Saturday, April the 27th, Get in the Room Tour Detroit. I now have 6 tickets. I got 6 Flint, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. Y'all are showing out real bad. We are 6 tickets till sold out. 6 tickets till sold out, man, in Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan. That's Saturday, April the 27th. Go on Eventbrite. Go to the Eventbrite and hit Get in the Room Tour Detroit. Grab your tickets. I got 2 vendor slots still available for that. So if you're trying to be a vendor, if you sell hair, if you sell lip gloss, if you sell incense, you sell shea butter, come on in the room. We're going to set you up a table. We got 2 vendor slots available for that as well. So Detroit, Michigan, Saturday, April the 27th. Go to Eventbrite. Grab your tickets. We got 6 general admission tickets left. 6 general admission tickets left for Saturday, April the 27th in Detroit, Michigan. I love you guys so much, man. And Saturday, March the 30th, I'm going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. I hope to see everybody out there in the ATL, because y'all know I love the ATL. Saturday, March the 30th, ATL, Chicago. We are working on your Eventbrite link right now. Josh is locking in y'all building right now. That's going to be Saturday, May 25th. I'm coming to Chicago. Y'all know I love Chicago, man. I had a ball the last time I'm there. I'm coming to have a ball all over again. Chicago, Texas, Louisiana, New York. Y'all know those are, man, listen. It's just home to me. Them places like home to me. So I'm on my way, man. Detroit, y'all, and surprised me. I'm telling you, I ain't know y'all was going to go that hard in the paint. And I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate y'all support with this tour, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. All right, guys, we about to get up off of here. I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. See, y'all almost at 400K. So y'all already beating y'all goal because, man, y'all already had 300K from this morning. So I appreciate y'all love and support, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. All right, TikTok, y'all be good.